Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your African press review. Let's start this press review in Cameroon. Government priority for the triennium 2021,000 and 22,000 reverse daily l'économie. The newspaper stated that they were presented on August 5, 2019 by Alamine Ousmane May, Minister of Economy, Planning and Spatial Planning, at the opening of the Budget Planning and Associate Performance Conferences, which will continue until August 13. Cyril Paul Biya Cavaye Gejibril de Thieu, titled on the front page this morning, Le Repère. The senior officers of the army sentenced to life imprisonment reversed the daily life Le Soir. According to the newspaper, the accused of embezzlement of public funds of 1.5 billion CFA francs were convicted of the fact on July 26 and sentenced to 10 years in prison for life in the 102 fictitious numbers case. Let's leave Cameroon for West African. In Mali, the pilgrims are suffering, but the minister Terno is sugaring himself, reveals L'Enquêteur this morning. According to the newspaper, the ticket for guests of Ibrahim Boubacar Keita sold. It is a communication agency that transports Malian pilgrims, and the mysterious disappearance of the money from the purchase of cheap. Still in Mali, the Republican newspaper tells us more about the highlights of the 100 days of the Prime Minister Boubou Cissé. In Ivory Coast, Ouattara urged to identify new ways, titled Fraternité Matin today. According to the newspaper, the President of the Republic opened yesterday in Abidjan the ministerial forum of the 18th Forum of AGOA. He referred to Ivory Coast's ambition to increase its exports to the United States. Still in Ivory Coast, as for L'Intelligent, he is more interested in the presidential election of 2020, which will take place in 14 months' time, between Ouattara, Bédié, Gbagbo, or disturbing uncertainties. In Benin, Bloomfield notes Benin in local currency, announced L'Economist this morning. According to the newspaper, 5.6 billion CFA francs from the African Development Fund for the cashew nut sector. On the same subject, the daily newspaper La Nation also informs us about the development of the cashew nut sector. More than 5.6 billion CFA francs mobilized. Fine coal case make the front page of the Burkinabe daily newspaper Le Quotidien. Are summoned to appear 12 natural persons, Gold Esakane SA, and the company Bolloré. The trial begins today. In Nigeria, 4 students from Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University in Bauchi died and 7 others were injured following the collapse of a bridge at the institution following a heavy rainstorm that lasted several hours this morning, revealed Daily Trust. Still in Nigeria, outrage salutes the repression. Police bring demonstrators to justice, revealing the Punch this morning. According to the newspaper, civil society organizations, lawyers, human rights activists joined other Nigerians on Tuesday to beat the federal government and security agencies to repress demonstrators of the revolution now. Zimbabwe. The government has concluded negotiations with the South African electricity company Eskom, which will allow the country to receive 400 megawatts of electricity while paying $819 per week to service its debt. This was stated by the Minister of Information, Advertising and Broadcasting Services, Monica Motvanga, at the press conference yesterday after the cabinet meeting, reversed the Herald this morning. In Kenya, Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waititu is facing a second corruption charge as detectives finalize a controversial rehabilitation project called Kasoba, which has swallowed up 1 billion shillings, published the Daily Star. South Africa lacks the time and money to alleviate the cash flow crisis for state-owned enterprises, says the chief executive of Nedbank, the latest chief executive to express his frustration with the pace of recovery efforts by parastatal companies, including Eskom, which are heavily in debt, revealed Business Day. Still in South Africa, the Parliamentary Committee responsible of Internal Affairs wants stricter control of South Africa's borders and documents concerning all those who pass through the entry points, titled The Citizen. Let's first this press review with this information. In Algeria, the government launched a campaign of all-out repression against the bearers of the Amazigh flag for this purpose. 10 years in prison required against a demonstrator in Annaba, reveals El Vatan on his front page. That's all for the African Press Review. Thank you for following us. Thank you for your loyalty. Goodbye.